Hey, good afternoon. Oh, got about one between 1 and 2, and it ended up being after 2, just a little bit. So I'll give you a chance to pop in and start chatting. I'm not quite set up, but pretty much. Pretty much. We're doing good. Got my trusty sew pillow on me so I can sew also. And let's get this going here. Hi, Pat. It's welcome in. It's good to see you. And I'm trying to change this to all chat. And it is a good afternoon so far. It's been a lot of fun. I mean, haven't done a lot, can't really go outside. Hello, Lori. Welcome. Good afternoon. Good to see you. It's been kind of crazy. I mean, we're indoors. And yeah, it's we expected it and we prepared for it, but it's been fun. Who knew? I don't think my husband could keep this up every day of the week, but it's been fun. Um, but yeah, I'm feeling it's my birthday. How could I not feel joyful? And everything I've been through, still here I am, and I'm able to talk about it. So I'm blessed. I'm really blessed. I did remember to wear my sewing pillow when I came here, so it's kind of interesting. And this I can come out because nothing wrong with my wrist. It's just mainly to support the shoulder here. It gives my shoulder a pillow to rest on while this stuff does all the work. So that's pretty cool. I tucked that in there to help kind of keep it ready in place for me. So, hello, Lisa. Thank you for coming in. Oh, great. That's fine, Lisa. You go and lurk. I love lurking and getting work done and listening to everybody and everything and glancing over and well, thank you, Pat, for the happy birthday. I appreciate that. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you. It's been good. My kids have been calling. Even spoke to my mother. Uh, bless her heart. So it's all been going good. Thank you, June, and thank you for joining me. This is really something very special. And I'm gonna still try and find this. Where can trying to put it on? Oh, maybe it's down there. It is. Put it on. I don't want just top messages. I want to see all of it. There we go. All messages. There we go. Oh, however, though, when I put it on all messages, it sometimes pops out. W. Graham. Well, hello. Thanks for coming in. If I knew your name, what am I going to be doing? I'm going to be opening some mail and unboxing some wonderful fabric type things. And then if there's time, I'll get on my sewing machine and finish doing an inner border because I still want to get the outer border on. So, do you just prefer to go by W. Graham or Graham or W? You let us know how you want us to refer to you, and we will. Oh, the weather by us is it- blustery, to put it in a Winnie the Pooh kind of way, and it's been freezing cold. And well, Pat, you're just a little bit north of us, so you're getting the same thing, aren't you? Or are you getting like a lighter version or a heavier version? I don't know. Oh, just Graham. Okay, W. Yes. All right. Got it. Got it. All right. Thank you, Graham, and thank you for joining us today. In fact, you're welcome to come back anytime you feel the need or just because you want to. And Norma, hello, hello. Yeah, our weather is cold. We're gonna be getting some ice and snow, and they've told us to expect 9 inches. So we'll see. They've been wrong before. They say, "Oh yeah, man, you're gonna get 12 inches," and okay, we got 6. So maybe we'll get that cut in half too. Who knows? But we're prepared, and everything's good. So, but let's get on with the show, right? Y'all come see my happy mail. And it's not just Missouri. Um, well, let me see. Who should I have uh Missouri Star box, and I have two smaller mail packages, envelope from, what is it, Carmen's, which is also in Missouri, and Cut Up and Sew, which is kind of a new one for me, but maybe some of you have heard about that. So, what should I start with? The box or one of the envelopes? Do you guys have any preference today? Hmm. Okay. Oh, okay. You have a Carmen package waiting when you get home? Ah, okay. Uh, I don't have Cotton Cuts. I have Cut Up and Sew. It's a place I've never heard of. I just, one of my late nights, I can't sleep. I'm in pain, take a pill, and spend money for shopping, retail therapy days. I found this Cut Up and Sew, and I'm like, ooh, I need to get this and that, and that looks good. I'll take that. Um, I do have Cotton Cuts, but I forgot I do have my other Cotton Cuts. But yeah, okay. Yeah, do Cut Up and Sew. Everybody wants to see that one. Okay, great, great, great. Oh, the box, please. Oh, someone wants the box. Who's that? Oh, Christina. Hello, Christina. Great. No, thank you. Um, how about I start with the one that has anybody heard of Cut Up and Sew? It's kind of like shut up and go, but cut up and sew. Um, I don't like the other one. I don't really want to repeat that common phrase. Ah, is that the $20 one? No, I've never heard of a $20. I mean, somebody's selling stuff for like $20 a yard? Seriously? Oh no, you mean the $20 one to ship it? No, this is Cut Up and Sew. Let's see here. Cut Up and Sew is Palm Coast, Florida. Now that is, it barely cost me a couple bucks but to ship here, maybe five with that. They were really cool. Oh, Cut Up and Sew has an advent box? Yeah, they're in Florida, Palm Coast, Florida. I'm going to have to go back and check it out. But anyway, let me see if I can hold it without putting my address up there. This is the place right there. Of course, you're looking at it backwards, aren't you? Well, oh, there you go. Cut Up and Sew. You know what? In the description, I can go back in later and put their address. Or better yet, I'll put their website down. I'm dummy me. I'll put their, like, we're all going to drive down there and go shopping, right? I'll put their website in the description after we're done here and come back and look at it. And then you can get it from there. They were so, so nice. I ordered 3 yards, a yard from 3 different fabrics, because I was thinking of 3. I ordered them and they called me almost immediately, like, oh, maybe 20, 35 minutes later. And they said, oh, we are so sorry. We just sold out of that one of them. And I said, oh, no problem, because I have a solid I was kind of thinking of putting with it anyway, that I wanted to use. But they had the other two. And I said, perfect. So I was only getting the other one just kind of, well, in case I don't have, I'll use it. But this was one of and it was on sale and it was so super cheap. I don't know, is it getting the color justice out of this right now? It's got like little windows on it of different types of foliage or colors mixed together. And this is, it's called Fractal Forest by Art Loft, for Studio E Fabrics. Yeah, that one, I still can't hold that arm up very well. But there it is. And that first one says Fractal Forest by Art Loft for Studio E Fabrics. Of course, we all know it's 100% cotton. And then there's their website. But that's the Studio E Fabrics website, which is easy. But there's that one. And then there's this one, where you get more of the fractal from. Am I showing it right? You got these big things here. And then you got the little ones, circles with it in there. And more foliage and patterns of different stuff. But I thought that was really nice. It was so super cheap. This is by the same company, Studio E Fabrics, Fractal Forest. And I thought, okay, the two of these together, and then maybe paired with a solid color. And I was thinking of a 3-yard quilt. And now I can just use any one I want. I don't think I'll try and stick with the dark navy, but maybe a black. I don't know. Maybe red. Red. I got so many choices in here. I can pick out one of the greens and change the look of all kinds of different things there. Let me see how much was that sale. When they put stuff on sale, they had a really good sale. Okay. There it is. I picked it up for $5 a yard. Okay. Well, thank you. I'm so glad someone else likes it too, and I don't feel so weird. That's helpful. It's really nice. Because sometimes I bought stuff and I bite and I think I'm like, okay, this is right. And then I look at it and go, oh, that's kind of weird, but I like it, but maybe it's kind of weird. And then someone else says, oh, they like it. That looks really, I'm like, oh, cool. Now I don't feel so weird. So as long as we're still on that, we'll hit Carmen's. Now, hopefully, Pat, you did not order the same thing I did. Because if you did, I'm going to spoil it for you. Of course, if you ordered it, then you know what you're getting. So, okay, that didn't make sense. But anyway. I ordered a couple of panels and I don't know what that is. I thought it was another panel. I thought I ordered 3 panels. But it says finished size and I'm like, what did I do? It didn't cost. It was only $2. So I don't know. Oh, I see. It came with a pad. Oh, it's a pattern. Okay, that makes more sense. All right, but let's go on with this. Well, isn't that sweet? This is called Planets of the Sun. Now, let's see. I might have to get back further on this one. This is from Space Race Painted Sky Studio for Benetex. Benetex, we love Benetex. And now if I get over on this side, then you can see that. Oh, I can't do that. All right, this side is easier. And it's got all kinds of planets, including the big blue one, us. And then that. Okay, I don't know of an easy way to quickly fold this up, but I will do my best to get onto. Oh, that wasn't very even. Okay, well, that's all right. That's small enough. This was the other. Now I know why it was $2. Okay, because it's the pattern to. I just got this just to kind of. I go, oh, it's $2. That's kind of like what I wanted to do to one of my panels that I have. And this way I thought for $2 I'd get to cheat and the measurements would be on the back. So I bought it. I go, $2, save me the measurements and figuring it out. Because the panel for this is 24 by 42. So this was what I wanted to do with one of my panels, my patriotic panels that I have. But this outer part, the outer borders, is exactly what I wanted to do. And rather than having to do the math myself, it's done for me. So I figured for $2, I'll take it. So there it is. Because I bought, I think you saw the one. I bought some that where it's an eagle flying, and then the mountain and the snow, and the way it's done, you can actually see faces of animals in it. There's an eagle. There's a bear. There's a fox. There's an antelope. There's a moose, a deer, a mountain lion, all in the snow and the rocks area that was. done. Excuse me. I'm disappearing just like a magician here. And I think I picked up these panels. They were $4 each. That solar, this is another $4 panel. They're normally like $10.99, and they were on sale for $4 a piece. Is this just another one? Just like the other one? Hey, hey. Come on, all you Hollerback girls can remember that. Give me another one. This one's narrow. It's like that, but it's narrow. It seems the same. Yeah. There's half. And then you turn it over and you got the other half. It's the same one. Okay. As I look at it now. So, oh, these are the same. I think, are they this? I think it told me on here. Panel, one for $4. Oh, they are slightly different. One's Planets of the Sun and the other Space Exploration. They're on clearance over at Carmen's, $4 a piece. So if you've got a child or a grandchild or a niece or a nephew that's into rocket ships and space, head over to Carmen's, see if you can still find that for $4 a panel. That's really cheap. And that was the other reason, not just because it's just the patriotic, because now I don't have to figure it out for the space panels either, because I've got a couple of grandsons that are into that. So one's going to get one and the other one's going to get the other one. So that, oh yeah, make a pillowcase. Exactly, right? Oh, great idea. Dang, I should have bought more. I'm going to go back. Oh, you made that for Christmas for your grandson? Oh, that's a great idea. Machine embroider spaceman on it. Oh, I bet I could load it down for I bet there's one I can load down on my long arm. Ooh. Yeah, my son wants to help me because I still can't get this going very well on the long arm. It's gotten stronger. It's almost there. And he goes, well, it's something I can do. And I said, well, yeah, I can teach you how to do it. It's just stupid easy. I'm not belittling people who are free arming and everything. But for him to get started, it would be stupid easy for me because I could just show him how to do the other and get it done. And he could load. The hardest thing he's going to have to learn how to load on the frame. And he's a bright kid, so he's going to pick up that. In fact, he put the frame together for me years ago. And anyway, so I'm thinking he's going to come over and pay back some favors for me that he owes me, and maybe I'll have him do some quilting. So that'll work out. I'm going back. Where am I going back to? Oh, he does. Your husband. Oh, good. Oh, maybe I'll drag my son into that too. Yeah. Well, he wouldn't have to be drug into it. I wouldn't have to drag him into it. Let's put it that way. There's the past tense of drag. Yeah, it's still drag. Yeah, I wouldn't have to drag him into it. He would do it if I asked him to. I'm going back. Yeah, imagine me going back for more fabric. Ha ha ha. Yeah, of course. We all know what I do for retail therapy, right? We all know what I do for happy therapy. It's retail therapy. Boy, is that annoying? Is that just me, or is that also annoying over there? I just now noticed it when I was first putting it up. Oh, in fact, that looks just totally awful. Oh my gosh, my husband goes around and puts up all this plastic all over the films in the wintertime to help an extra layer of barrier to keep cold air from coming in. And the wind this last time has ripped it's shredded. It is shredded. I'm like, oh my goodness, I just now noticed. I don't know if I could get that down by myself or not. Let's see. Well, it's stuck behind there. Oh, but that does help. That much does help too, even just a little bit. Oh, goodness, no, they aren't darkening blinds, that's for sure. But the little thing is tucked underneath and I can't do it. But, ooh, a lion panel would be awesome. Okay, I am gonna move to this before it gets too late. I've got a long box over here with, apparently I ordered more paper. All right, there's the paper I ordered. Oh, hey, I got the new Chuck the Duck. Woohoo! I like these little things. They call me silly, but I do. They had a bulk sale, and I have fall fabric that I always cringe over finding a backing for it. When especially like making table runners and placemats and just other little things and quilts and stuff. So I decided to get this and use it as backing. It is just fall colors with fall leaves on it. And I'm like, okay, that saves it because I can always just chalk it off. It doesn't have to match in color. I'm like, oh, it's got a fall back on it. You know, get it? Fall back. This is my fall back. Oh, it is funny. The name of it's called Fall. Okay. I don't know who made it. I'm sure somebody. It's down here. Who's it? Casey, it's, oh, I'm sorry. It's called Giving Thanks. It just says fall up here. But down here, the fabric says Giving Thanks. And wouldn't you know, the rest of it is covered. And I just don't want to open it yet until I'm doing it. Keep it, what do I want to say? Keep it clean, keep it fresh. Yeah, that sun's going down and that thing is not even making a difference. All right. Oh, a bigger pair of scissors for my husband. He doesn't always like the rotary cutter, but he'll make marks and he'll cut really nice. So there we go. He's got big hands. Yeah. Oh, this is what I was looking for, and I have it. It must have been back ordered because it should have come in another little product, but there it is. And maybe I was just looking for the wrong thing. Maybe I still left it in the box and I ordered 2 of them. I have done that so many times. I have ordered things that I had already ordered and then they come and then they come again. Like rotary cutter, the replacement blades. I do that over and over again. But it's not upsetting. It's just kind of like, what's wrong with me? Because who you can't have enough rotary blades handy because they go dull so quick. And some brands do better than others. Have you noticed that? Oh gosh, I really would like to just buy a bunch of different ones maybe and test them all out to see which one lasts the longest. Where am I getting more bang for my buck if I really pay the extra $20 a blade as opposed to the $2 blade? I don't know. We'll find out. But I got an add a quarter, a longer rule. I have a short one and I wanted a longer one, so I got that. That was really quick. I'm sorry. How rude of me. Add a quarter. This is it. Got the one that was yellow. I have a clear one with a red line on it and stuff. It's a shorter one though. It's about half this one. And I thought, well, this was a couple of bucks, so I thought, okay, I will spend the money and get a longer one. There are times when I could find that very handy. And here's what I'm talking about. I ordered more. I'm hilarious. Hi, Chris. And I'm missing some people, I'm sure. I'm sorry if I missed you. I'm so, so sorry. Um, yes, you go right ahead and activate lurk mode. I love you for it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. There's that. There's got to be another one in here. Yep. Here's the 60. Here's the 28. Oh, and not just one, but two 28s. Oh, of course. They have to be ordered in pairs. 260 and 248. And I bet if I go over to where I keep my oh, I can see from here it's already jammed full. Oh, let me see if I can get over there. Excuse me while I bounce in and out of the frame. I can't even shut it because it's so full of blades. Or blade, not the blade replacements, the replacement blades itself. These are 45s. Oh, here's another 60. Here's two different, these are perforation blades for the 28 to use with paper. Oh, here's another 28. And 1, 2, 3, 4 more 45s. And they've all got probably anywhere from 5 to 10 blades in them. Because I don't buy anything less than that. Except on the 60s. They only come in 2 packs. And I think the same with the, for what I found anyway, the same with the 28s. But I can get the 45s into packs of 5 and 10s. Oh no, don't be falling out. I need to get a bigger one for you guys. But moving on here. What do I have? I have a 3-yard cut of this beautiful navy wave texture by Benartex. There it is with all the information on it. And I can tell by the thickness it is just a 3-yard cut of 45. That and the weight. We all know what the 108s feel like when they're in a backpack. 3-yard cut. Well, speaking of 3-yard cuts of 108, here's the difference. And here we have a 108. Whenever a 108 goes on sale, especially the whites or a dark, I always, if I can get it for $30 or less, I will buy it because it makes also cheap background fabric, especially when you're using whites and creams for backgrounds or navy and black. And so you're getting like really like over about 9 yards for 30 bucks. Wait, is that right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, you're getting. Oh, glad you're back, Bram. And this has got a little, can you see the pattern on there? A little white on white going on. A little white on white action going on here. Let's see if I can, and it's different. It's got a whole big thing of this side's a little as I turn it. And yeah, so then you divide 9 into 30. So you're looking at stuff that's $4 a yard. Less than $4 a yard, actually. Between about $3.50 a yard and some like, yeah. So for background, if I don't end up using it as a backing, that's what that goes for. It goes for background. So that is my haul for the day here. I will put all this quickly aside. Oh, I can show you what I've been doing with, I guess I can show it this way. This came the year that I was in the Missouri Star Advent box the year I got tackled, 2024. So I couldn't do this embroidery. Of course, being left-handed, I couldn't even pick up a pencil because my elbow and everything got hammered. So I decided for therapy, I was trying to hold a needle and do some embroidery. Now, mind you, I couldn't do it like I used to, and it's okay, I don't mind. This is not as pretty as it could be. What is that little mark in there that I'm seeing? I'm seeing, maybe it's just my phone, or it must be the glare. Maybe it's just the glare. Um, Anyway, so this involved putting some beads on there and some French knots and or colonial knots if you don't want to sound European, I guess. Well, I'm told colonial the needle one way and French knots are you wrap it the other way, and I'm like, honestly, I don't care. I'm sorry. Whatever way you want to wrap it is fine with me. I don't think it makes much difference. And then it came with this holder. So that black you see around here, that's what holds it in. This is elastic. So I don't want to waste a good frame in there, a hoop. I don't want to waste a good hoop in this frame. So my husband's going to fashion me something that has the same thickness out of some extra wood or some other supply or whatever. And then I can glue this over it and put it in the frame and then hang it up. But I thought it was pretty cool. I thought I didn't do too bad a job. Now, people who were doing this at the time, I went back and looked like, oh, I did it in an evening just watching TV. And I'm like, okay, yeah, you want to know how many evenings it took me in front of the TV? A week. They had it ready the next day after the Advent box arrived. So, which I'm saying, hey, good for them. And back in the day before I hurt my arm, I probably could have. But, yep, that is glare. Okay. But otherwise, nope, that was it. So there it is. But the next thing I want to do, I have some navy fabric, and I think I'm going to do this project next. I saw this on there as well, and I think this came in the year before. I think this was 2023, and I didn't get the box that year. But they made a throw pillow and just took white buttons and sewed those on it, and then sewed the pillow and stuffed it. I'm like, oh, I'm going to do that now. Let's see, that's what it's supposed to look like. Yeah, I don't quite look like that, but okay. It's close. It's recognizable, right? So I'm going with it. I'm going with it. So let's just put that away now. Get that out of the way. Oh, there's another one of that. We'll just put you down in there too, and we'll figure that one out later. Put you aside. I don't know how I'm going to make this work, because somebody let me know before that they couldn't see the chat. But mind you, when I move this thing, I've got the one arm that I can put pressure on. I can't put pressure down on this one. So when I move it to show you my sewing machine, if you can't see the chat, I don't know that unless you tell me right there in the chat. Say, move it so we can see. There, before, like, it's on my shirt, it's dark, you can see it. But if I know if I move this way, or I point you up at where it's really light, you're not going to see it. But I don't know that when I turned it towards my sewing machine. So, oh, thank you. So let me know right away if you can't see it. Don't tell me after the fact. So move that, because what I thought I was ready to put the outer border on this, and it turned out when I went to iron it so I could have it ready and prepped, that, oh yeah, the inner border was there on the left and the right side, but it wasn't on the top. So I got it clipped on as part of my therapy. I decided I'd use clips because pinching is a big thing. And I got it going on that today. And I'm going to move this. So this is where it comes in. Is when I move this down toward my sewing machine. So I've got this down, and my right one's good in getting that. But then going over here, so we can see each other. And so let's see. Don't say anything yet till I get settled in there. Because once I get going, I can't see the chat. And maybe it's this thing. I don't know. Oh, that's not working. And we have power because everything else is on. It's this one I must have turned off. There it is. There you go. Okay. But you can't really see what I'm doing unless I move this. So let's get this here. All right. If we're here, can you see the chat? Oopsie, we don't want that in your face though. That looked like it was right in your face. Let's take that to where I can still make use of it and not be directly in your face. All right. Can you see the chat? Oh, thank you, Pat. Thank you, Christina. Thank you, Lori. Are you all able to see the chat? Thumbs up, thumbs down, yes, no. Yeah, I can see the chat. Can you see the chat? I guess if I can see it, you can see it, right? Okay, fine. Cool, cool, cool. Hey, oh. Oops, that goes with the others that I need to redo. Here we go. I am going to try some sew therapy with my pillow on under my arm and see how far I get. It's that stretch, and I should probably bring this closer if I can. For one, I can get rid of this down here. I usually keep this little cutting board down in front of me, although I'm not cutting, so I don't have to worry about that because I can't press hard enough. There. Oh, that sure helps. Might have helped if I started with a leader, but I'm not going to today. So I'll take that off a little bit, and I will fiddle with this just to make sure, because I'm a fiddler. Oh dear. Definitely want to fix that or I'm going to be in trouble. And get her started. Yeah, I know, I'm starting slow. Because last time I went in a hurry, like thinking I was going to sew as I used to sew, and my arm was so sore, I didn't want to move it for a whole day. So shame on me, but hey, okay, live and learn. Yep, they tell me at my age, you don't heal as quickly. But my therapist also told me that my range of motion was doing really, really well. That he has a patient that is like 20 years younger than I am and had less done on their shoulder. Like they only had the rotator cuff done. They didn't have all the other stuff done, like the clavicle and the bicep and everything else. And I have better range of motion. Let's see if I can zoom in. You don't want to see me anyway. You want to see what I'm doing, right? I don't know. Well, that's what I told him. I said, I'm not old. I said, I'm just aged like a fine wine, you know? I'm seasoned. I'm well seasoned. Hi, Joe. Good to see you. Glad you're here. So let me, whoop. I'm not resting my shoulder there. Okay. Now my pillow's in place. If I were smart, I'd probably fix this to the other side of my machine. You could actually see how I use my pillow to support my shoulder so that anybody else having shoulder surgery could see how they could do this and make it work. Not that I know of any of you that are, but just in case, you know? Ooh, is something not on? What does that say? I don't know what that says. I'll have to look at that later. Joe, you said something about on, and I'm not sure. It looks like a letter with an A, or no, an arrow with an A and then on. I don't know. Okay, I don't have to. I am just sewing away here. Ooh, my foot wants to go faster than I do. I'll try to accommodate. Keep this. Oh, there's a spot I want to flag for later. I see that. Let's flag it. There it is. Consider yourself flagged. Let's just do it this way, because there we go. Now you're flagged. I'm going to check that out for some issues. I put them on with my left hand. Getting them off is a whole lot easier. I don't think I want to try pens yet. Okay. Just want to make sure we're catching both sides, not creeping over. Nope, doing good. My mother said she's in San Diego, and she was telling me how it is 80 degrees there today. 80. I told her to be quiet. I didn't want to hear about it. I said that was just wrong. That's too hot for March in San Diego, actually. That is way too hot for March. There are some things that that just gets too hot for as they're starting to grow with spring and need to be protected. So, but yeah, I'm jealous. Because I tell you what, back in the day, um, I'd probably I would have been down at the beach with a surfboard on my birthday, and I probably would have skipped school on a day like this to go surf all day. I would have given myself a mental health day. My parents didn't care if I had perfect attendance or not, as long as I had good grades. They didn't care. And it's like, oh, as long as you can graduate summa cum laude, we don't care. Okay, even magna cum laude, I don't think they'd care. Cum laude, they wouldn't have cared. They might have cared if I had uh, anything less than that, but that was enough to motivate me to know to do what I wanted to do for anything, anytime. Yeah, okay, yeah. You want? How are your grades? Okay. Hey, can I take a day off? I want to go horseback riding. Okay. What are your grades? Here are my grades. Okay. Then the next thing was, who you going with? That was the big one. I had a girlfriend that we like to go out and do a bunch of that. My older brother, he and I would go surfing, except that he couldn't take a whole day off of school. I tried to help him. But I wasn't doing the work for him, that's for sure. I go, I'll help you get your work done, but I'm not doing it for you. All right, who else has come in? Let me see. Oh, Lisa. Still lurking good. Oh, been staring at a computer screen, taking an eye break? Oh my goodness. Yes, that is real. That is very, very real. My son, my youngest, he works in computers, and he constantly is reminding me. He goes, "Yeah, make sure you take a break when I'm even at school because we use computers a lot when I'm there." But I haven't been at school since. Well, I was there for 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks, 3 weeks, 2.5 in December, and then we went on break, and I came back for 1 week, and then I was back off again on medical leave. So, and the doctors just signed me out for another 2 months. So I'm wondering if I'll make it back in time for the end of school. And I'm like, oh, geez, I started the school year. I was there for 3 weeks. I had emergency surgery on my elbow. Excuse me. Went back for 3 weeks before Christmas. And then, excuse, something didn't agree with my stomach here. It's giving me hiccups. Okay. There we go. This might help. Had a hiccup trying to drink the water. Okay. I guess it's hiccup time. Hey, you're not going through. You're stopping right there. I hope this comes out okay because I'm having a hard time. Oh, are you serious? It is serious. It is quite serious. Oh, I lost at Bob and Chicken by by 2, 3, 4 1/4 inches. I lost it bobbin chicken by 4 1/4 inches. That stinks. Okay. Can you believe that? Oh my goodness. And you know what? It's my own fault. I don't have anything ready. And if my daughter's watching, I don't think she is, because I think she's at work right now. Well, she works from home, but I think she's working right now. She called me earlier. Well, she works part-time from home. She lives in Colorado and works for a company in New York. It's a nonprofit. The Friends of Jamaica. But this is what she got me. 2 boxes of empty bobbin spools, so I could never run out of bobbin. It's sitting right here for me to fill them. Do you think I have done that yet? No, I have not. Oh my goodness. And like I said, your daughter lives in No. Pat, let's take a road trip together to Colorado. I think we should. Then we can visit our daughters, and then we're done, we can meet up, and then road trip back, and we can hit quilt shops on the way there and on the way back. Okay. Oh, I'm serious. As I'm getting better here, I'm gonna travel up and come see you. Because I'm gonna when I finish this, I am going to piece that the quilt for Quilts of Valor together, and I'm gonna have to get it up to you, and that'll be a good excuse to come up to you. We can plan a trip. I am so serious. Because Colorado is not that big of a state, you know? Because I'm used to California. So that's like being in Hawaii and go, oh shoot, I don't care what island you're on. You're just a spit away. I mean, Hawaii's not that big, you know what I mean? It's like being in Rhode Island. Seriously, you get all upset because your friend lives on the other side of the state? I don't understand. It's just minutes away to me. I mean, holy cow. Yeah. Oh, wait, you weren't supposed to be up here. You're supposed to be. Oh, I thought I put you in the bin to put away. Yes. This was the solar stuff. There you go. Now it's in the bin, put away bin bucket. All right. So I've got to, my spool. If I turned you towards my spool, you would see my spool is getting bare too. Look at this. It's getting very thin. There's hardly anything on it. As opposed to the fat one right here. Yeah, big difference. But I could put you on this one and not have to take that one off. And how can I get you to my bobbin without interfering? There we go. I like those machines now where you can be sewing a bobbin at the same time. Amazing to me. It just amazes me. You just put it up there and go. That's my next thing. Crazy. They had snow. Oh. Really? Whoa. What did I do wrong that you're beating at me? Oh, I thought I pushed you over. I guess I did not. No. Fine. Be that way. Of course, wouldn't you know? It's just the opposite of my Viking. Of course, threading, I don't know about the newer Vikings, but my older Viking, it threads opposite of all these American made machine or other machines. I call it my European model because the threading is to the left of the tension. It starts on the left and it goes right, where I call it Continental. The Continental, that's what I said. It's the Continental machine because it threads over here to the left and comes up to the right and then down. And of course, all these domestic ones we get here in the US come down on the right and up on the left and then back down. So that's an interesting experience. There we go. Okay, there we go. Come on. There we go. This one takes forever. Really? They were that bad? Wow. Wow. Gee whiz. 600,000 acres. That's huge. I mean, that's unfathomable. And I'm from California where it burns everything up. Jeez. Wow. Okay. That's about ready to call it quits anyway. Here we go. Ouch. It was going to snap anyway. And we're just going to sit down real good so you don't get picked up. That'll keep you from getting picked up. And you need to come around. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Okay. We're going to get this in here best we can. My fingers are cramping. I don't know if you can see it's doing its thing here. Or I have to hold it up. Okay. There we go. There. Okay, and this brother I don't trust completely 100% to do its job like it's supposed to. But it looks like it did this time. Come on. Here we go. We got it out. And that means I gotta back up a ways. All right, it's all good. There we go. Stick you down. 2, 3, back. Come on. And forward. We're back in business. Now, my daughter's in Denver, Colorado. Hello. Thank you for the birthday wish. Hi, Deb. Who is that? Yeah, hi, Deb. And is that Muriel? It's hard for me to see. Hello, hello. Your birthday was the 13th. Well, happy birthday. Belated. And you were, oh, yeah, okay. I got 11, 12 years on you. So that's okay. I'm pretending I was born. I'm having like the 10th anniversary of my, oh no, that wouldn't be 10th anniversary of my 58th birthday. That'd be like the 12th anniversary. Well, let's make it okay. Let's make it like the 20th anniversary of my 49th. I can be 49 again, right? I'm celebrating. I'm an anniversary. I'm 49. Okay. Not really. You got to add about 20 years to that. Ooh. Uh-oh, what was that? Okay. Nothing. Everything's good. I hope you had a wonderful birthday, Muriel. I hope it was just a joyous, joyous day. I hope you've had a joyous, joyous week, month. I hope it's a joyous year. Okay. What was it in the chat? Somebody was asking, when do you get a birthday week? When do you get a birthday weekend? What is all that? Well, jokingly, I said, oh, yeah, when you're 21, you get a birthday weekend, where for obvious reasons, right? You need the weekend to recover. And then I decided, well, okay, when you turn 40, that's a big milestone. You probably need a whole week because that's when you're starting to feel it. And then at 60, you get a whole month because, Social Security age or Medicare, whatever it is. All right, you're getting up there. 60, from 60 on, you get a whole month. However, when you turn 100, you get the whole year. You get to celebrate every day when you turn 100. From then on, every day is a celebration, right? Okay. Oh, that's right. You said it on your live, Deb. I remember now. I was writing it in there. I was thinking, 21, you get a weekend. And then I go, and then later I think I put 40's the week, 60's the month. Well, I've decided now to add on 100. When you turn 100, you get every day to celebrate every day. So, and I told my mom that on the phone today, and she's like, she goes, you're going to make me wait 4 years? She goes, I celebrate, I'm alive now every day. And I'm like, yeah, Mom, you got to wait 4 years. Sorry, babe. Oh. That was right. It was you, Deb. I remember now. I remember. It's all coming to me. Oh, that was funny. I thought that was so hilarious. Yes. We got to have different things. We got to have stuff to look forward to. And when I get to turn 100, you betcha. I am celebrating every day. Call my, if my kids don't call me, I'll call them and say, hey, today I'm a 101 month and so many days old today, like, wish me happy birthday. Oh, they would crack up at that. Oh, my kids are so funny. And sometimes they think I'm a scream, other times they think I'm a pain. So hopefully that'll be one of the screams. I don't like what I did there, but it'll work. All right. That's either a top or a bottom border done. Inner border. Still working on the inner border. Can you believe that? Oh, my goodness. At least I have finished the outer border. This is the side. This is either a left or a right side. The top and bottom look exactly the same, except there's not as much space. It's got a smaller spacer in between those red and blue squares, diamonds. Or is it the other way around? Well, you can tell the difference because the lengths are different. Here we go. I got it all clipped. Where'd it go? Oh, that's the one I just did. Where's the one I need to do? Okay. It's here. I feel you coming up. There we go. All right. Except I need to get it down this way. My pin job is with clips today. So I practice with my left hand. My left hand, I put it out flat, and I made my left hand do all the clipping. I was so proud of myself. That could be why my fingers are starting to cramp. And that's what really took me the longest when I was making that embroidery snowflake, was my fingers were cramping trying to hold that needle. But if I don't start exercising it to do that, I can't wait for it to be completely healed. I mean, I'm sorry, I gotta push it to do things I want to do. 118, 11 months. Oh my gosh. You might as well say 119. Wow, Muriel, that's amazing. That is fantastic. I joke, I only half joke, but when I was in my 20s and 30s, I was telling people, I said, yeah, I'm going to live to be 125. Kind of half joking, but realizing because people were living so much longer, we take so much better care of ourselves. The things we put in our body are so much better for us. We exercise, hopefully, like we're supposed to. We eat like we're supposed to. I mean, I remember a day, because I remember when I was in kindergarten, or was it first grade? It was early on in elementary school. My good buddy, Dana, he and I would walk to school together every day, and we were just like more like brother and sister. And he had a younger brother, and then there was another one that was born, and that the youngest was born with juvenile diabetes. And of course, that's kind of a death sentence with an infant back then. And so they said, well, yes, he'll be lucky to live until his 20s. Well, that young man is now pushing 50. So 50 something, because I am almost 70, and he's in his mid and upper 50s then. Because even if there was 15 years between him and Dana, it would have been, well, because Danny's only a couple of youngers, and then he was another 5. So there's probably 8 years difference. So maybe we were first or second grade when he was born. Because I had to be that, because I had to be at least 8, because I made a baby bib for the baby shower. I sewed it. I cut it out and I sewed baby a little layette thing, a bunch of different things. But anyway, I digress. Yeah. So me minus 15 years. So yeah, he's mid 50s at least. And wow, that just goes to show you he was brittle, and he still is, but he's still moving. He's still going along. I mean, praise the Lord, and it's just been good care. A lot of that. So it goes to show you. So yeah, I was blessed. I didn't have that. So and then my husband was telling me that friend of his was also a very brittle diabetic, and they never expected her to grow up and get married, much less have children, and she's done both. And yes, having children was a risk, but she took it and she did fine. Not to say that everyone else could, but and I don't recommend it, especially when your doctor is telling you no and you do it anyway. That's your choice. But she did, and she was very good about everything, and she did great, and she's a great mom. So no, 5 generations of firstborn women in your family were born on March 17th, and 2 of your cousins were also born on St. Patrick's Day. Oh, wow. Now, my dad would have had a perfect cow if I'd have been born on St. Patrick's Day. I think my mother, she was an OBGYN nurse, I think she did everything she could to make sure I wasn't. My father is Scottish, and my mother is half Scot, so the other half, though, of my mother is Irish. Isn't that funny? But I think she wanted to make it like no daughter of his was going to be born on St. Patrick's Day, I guess. Which I think is funny. But no, I was born on the 16th, but wow, that's amazing. That's a special day in your family. Unbelievable. Well, uh, I have children that were born on the first of something, like the first of the month, the first of spring, the first of fall, that kind of stuff. Um, I have a son that was born on the first day of spring, another son that was born on the first day of fall, another son. No. Yeah, no. It was Ethan who was born on April Fool's Day. My daughter, which is the first day of April, my daughter was born on the first day of January, so New Year's Day. She made it right into New Year's. Um, yeah, she couldn't have been born 30 seconds earlier or something like that, and I could have deducted her more on taxes. Not that we didn't have enough kids we were deducting anyway, so that was not an issue. That was not an issue for us. Let me see. I can't really see that unless I. Oh, you're not Irish. Or all Viking well, a lot of Irish are Viking descendants, I'll tell you that. We've done our genealogy all the way back up, so yeah, they're there. Oh my goodness. Did I lose some of you? What's going on? Did I lose? Let me look at something. Let me look at what's on all messages. Oh, let me get that off of there. Okay. Ugh. Okay. Let me see. Can you still see? Okay, I can still see the chat as long as you can. Let me know if it doesn't. Oh, yeah, you did. You gave him the red hair and green. My sister is red haired. I always wanted her gorgeous red hair. I had dark hair. In fact, this didn't come in until I had my accident. But underneath of it, it's just the top. It's coming back in dark when you go underneath and you look. Except these little shock here and this little shock of hair here. But the rest of it is coming back in dark. So I'm not too worried. I don't want it to come in too dark though, because I kind of like this. Hmm. Right, still here. Yeah, I'm still here. Oh my gosh, look at that. An hour's gone by. Over an hour. Wow. Well, I could tell you stories. Maybe I'll have to save a few. Maybe I'll just I'll leave you with a taste that you can keep bugging me about it. There was a movie made about my high school. Believe it or not. Maybe I told you this already. Have I told you that? Ouch. There we go. Let this one. I wonder if you can get which movie was made about my high school. Unless I already told you. And then you would probably know. Hi, Mona. Oh my gosh. Good to see you. I'm so glad you're here. That is so super special. I was just making people guess whether I told them a story about the movie that about the movie that was made about my high school. I was going to say about the high school that was made by my movie, but no. Okay, that's me thinking. I think it would have looked like that if I'd have said it in Spanish. But and I was wondering if I should tell it now. See, I got green eyes, but I did not get the red hair. My sister got the red hair. Arg. And yeah, my green goes to as an amber around the pupils. Yeah. All that work I did clipping these clips on with my left hand, and my right hand is just ripping them off. Let me fix my pillow a little bit because I'm going to finish this inner border, and I'm going to get that outer border put on and get this thing finished. Not today. My arm's giving out. And Nat and my husband is upstairs getting my dinner ready. I asked for an early dinner for my birthday. So, hi, Terry. Terry, you're awesome. Thank you for coming. Aw. I'm glad you got some things done. Well, I was rambling on here about my Happy Meal and my inner border here that I thought was done and wasn't done. I don't know what I was thinking. But it's going to be done now, and then I can get that outer border on. Throw it under, I'll package it up like I do with the backing I'm going to put on it and everything. And then I'll throw it in the box underneath my long arm, and I'm going to teach my son how to use my long arm until I can control it with both of my arms up there all the time. My shoulder's not quite ready for this. It gets so sore when I this trusty pillow under here, helping to hold it in place so that I can rest it on the pillow and let my forearm do all the other good stuff, which is making it so much easier. And I need to move my machine even closer, I think. If I move it closer, which I normally don't like it there, but I think I'm going to end up liking it there for a bit. Hey, we make adaptations, right? We just adapt. And we're humans that are with that capability to make adaptations and adapt to different things. And that is just so awesome. We'll put our little gray matter to work, and we are amazing creatures. All right, I just did something with that, and now I can't even remember. So, yeah, whatever. That's why I keep other stuff nearby. There we go. Now the top and bottom is done, as well as the sides, the inner borders. Oh, just have my husband help me clip those, line it up, and clip it off. Let me see if I can't. You can see this a little bit. What it looks like. You don't want to look at me. There we go. This is what was just done. These are big stars with like a checkerboard in there or whatever. So they go, oh, now I'm dropping stuff. Oh my goodness, I'm making a mess. That would be a time to say, goodbye, everybody. Have a great day. Hi, Melanie. Good to see you. Good to see you. Oh, wow. Good for you. Oh, I had a good time, I hope. Well, thank you, Melanie. Take care, everyone. I'm going to say goodbye. I'm going to see you again. And hopefully it won't be as long. And maybe you'll get to see this finished. That might be my big reveal. I might have a nice reveal. Who knows? But I will check in again soon. Have a wonderful day. I'm having a very joy-filled day. It is my birthday, and it's wonderful, and I'm going to tell you all about it. Perhaps I can get back on later this week. That would be so awesome. I'd love to see you all again. Have a blessed and joyful day and the rest of your week. If you're in the cold, stay warm. If you're in the heat, stay cool, because we're all jealous. All right. Yeah, I love seeing you all. Bye-bye.